Hello, friends. I want to show you how to use AI to make printables in specifically, or specifically, I want to show you how to make tags. So I'm going to give you a prompt that I wrote out and everything. So we're going to copy it. I just put it in my notepad so it'd be easy to copy. And you can use AI in so many cool ways. And one of them is to design printables. And I love using Canva and all that stuff, but it does have its limitations, unless like you can do, the fancy design programs, which are good, but I love Canva because it's very like beginner friendly and you can like insert things and that kind of thing. So I appreciate that, but it does definitely have limitations. But because of ChatGPT and other AIs, we can do a lot of really cool stuff. So I am talking too much and I need to copy this. So let's go back up here. I'm going to copy this, and I just kind of had to tweak this a couple times to get it to say what I wanted it to say. Now, I know that people are going to be like a little bit, people are a little bit apprehensive about using AI, but I'm going to show you how you can incorporate your own art into it. Now, I have a monthly subscription program that I run every month, and part of it is that I make a lot of painted papers and things like that. So I love to use those and make like printables and that kind of thing. So I'm going to show you how you can incorporate your own art and really make something that, is your art, but AI is just helping you to make it into a printable. So you can sell this, you can, give it to your friend, you can do downloads. There's a ton of different things that you're going to do. So I'm going to select some of my papers. I'm going to go here to add photos and files from computer. And then I'm going to go to my downloads. And these are the ones that I made. So every month I just make a ton of painted papers. I mean, this is only like 8, but I have 20 different styles normally because I cut them down and then they come in a package. And I love to scan them. I use just a scanner on my phone and it works really, really well. I also have a scanner that I bought, but the one on your phone works really, really well. So I'm going to go ahead and just add these. I think you can add up to 20 photos, and this is the free version of ChatGPT. You can do this with Gemini, but I don't think that it's as crisp. I think that ChatGPT really has they create really cool images. I love ChatGPT. That's what I use. But you can also try other, products too and see if they work too. So we have our prompt in. I added the photos here. So those are all up there. If you maybe saw one that you didn't want to use, you could do that. And I really want this to be my own art. So that's why I'm adding these scans of my artwork in. So I think that that's kind of how to use AI ethically is by actually just using it, as a tool more than just having it just make something, out of nothing for you. And then, but, I don't really care. I think do your thing, right? But if you want to use it ethically, I think this is a very, ethical way to do this. And the prompt, let me pull it up so you can read it. So this is what it says, really, really simple. And the more information you give to AI, the better results you're going to have. So I actually gave the dimensions for the tags, and, AI can help you with that too. So, and it's going to create a mix of things. So really, really simple. And I don't know why it keeps bouncing up, but that's okay. Alrighty, so that's what it says. Crop, I said like not to add any text or quotes, but you could absolutely do that if you wanted to, and that'd be great. I mean, I'm just going to make basic tags and you're going to see how those turn out. So we're going to hit send prompt, which is that little arrow. And like I said, this is the free version, nothing fancy here. And it's just going to create a little bit. It's going to create the image, and that's going to take a couple minutes. and it's going to sketch it out. And you can only only create one image at a time with this free version. But, I think it's really cool. Like I said, I love making tags and things in Canva, but it is a little bit limited to what they have available, and this is great. I think there's going to be a lot of cool things that you can do with this. And I have a lot of ideas, so I'll be uploading these videos. I don't know if they're going to be interesting to anyone, but they're interesting to me, and I will give you the prompt in the description of this video. And then if you actually want these tags, I will have it linked so you can go download them and use them in your journal or in your junk journal or your art journal or wherever you want. I even like putting them, onto tags and onto like gifts and stuff as gift tags. So the possibilities are endless, and it's just doing the final touches. This usually takes about 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, it doesn't take very long, right? And I could do this pretty fast, but look at what we have here. This is really nice, right? It even has the holes for it to punch. It gave me a nice variety. Now, this is a photo, so let's download it. We're going to hit download. This, and you can save the file here. I'm going to save it in my downloads. And then I'm going to pull it up so you can see. And then I'm going to show you how you can actually make it into a printable. So this is how it looks, like this. It's really nice, actually. I love the way that it looks. Okay, so let's do this. And then we're going to go to Canva. Ready? And I changed my banner, so I was working on that. So we can do create, and we're going to do a printable, so it always knows, or flyer size. That's what I always use. Is what I downloaded from ChatGPT is a photo. I want to make this into a printable. So I'm going to upload this like that. I'm going to upload it. Then we're going to stick it right on there. And then I am just going to set it to background. So come to the 3 circles here, and then we're going to set as background image. So it's going to go right to the edge for that. What I like to do too is I don't mind if it's going to the edge because I can like mess with my prints with, when I print it. But if you did not want to do that, you could just, put it in one corner. And, notice those red areas because that's like your print area. So I'm just going to do it. There we go. It can be a little bit finicky. There we go. And then we're just going to pull it out. Just like that. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller than that. Just a little bit. And that way I know that it will print inside of my paper. And we're just going to make sure that it's all lined up. So there's a line there. And we want the cross like that. So did you see that? Let me show you again. There you go. So then you know that it's centered, just like that, right? And we have a beautiful printable. And like I said, I know how to play with my printer a little bit, so I can absolutely use the first page and it'll be great. And we can just do, we'll do AI tags. And these are like watercolor backgrounds that I made. Let's do made with watercolor. So, I mean, it's a quick tutorial, but I hope that you like this. And then if you want it to be like a printable, okay, so then you're going to hit the download like this, and you're going to select how you want it saved. I'm going to do PDF. And then they changed this a little bit. Now they have presets. So I want to print because I'm going to print this, but if you wanted digital, you could do that. And then I'm going to go down here to best for professional printing. That's just going to give me a really high file that I can use. Yeah, so that's great. And then if you wanted to, you could have it printed in separate pages. So the possibilities are endless for this. So you would just toggle this over and that would give you that. This feature is for people that are pro. I think it's pro. Yeah, pro. So I pay for Canva every month, and that's one of the things that you get. And then you're just going to hit download, and it's going to download 2 pages. Just like that. I'm going to open it up, and this is how it looks. So look at how beautiful this is. I mean, you get to see all of the gorgeous texture. There's, there's like a little border where you can cut it out. The edges are rounded. There's a place where you can make the hole. So, I mean, they're really good quality, and there's a bunch of different shapes. Let me go down here. So you can see it picked up a lot of the texture, even the texture of like the paper here. So that's fun. Like you can see where it wasn't quite straight, where it's folded, but that's what I love about scanning. It even picks up a lot of the metallic finish. Now, I don't know if that's going to print very well, but I just love having it. And then, you see some of the salt here and some of the coffee techniques that I did. Some of these are transparent too, so it's really pretty. And we have a smaller tag, so really great. And then you would just go up here and do print, like that, and you're ready to go. And I like to do scale, I like to do fit to print size, so that's what I would do. To printable area, fit to printable area. So you can do that. You can also like play a little bit with scale if you wanted to. So there's a lot that you can do. Fit to paper. You can do custom. So you can kind of play with that and see what you like. So that's how it looks. I really hope that you found this tutorial helpful and that you give it a try. I mean, I'm using my own art to create these, and AI is just like assisting me in coming up with design. So, I'm okay with that. But, if you're not, that's okay. We all have our own beliefs and that's fine. But I wanted to share this tutorial with you. I hope that you find it helpful. I'm going to do more of these too, with prompts that you can use. And I hope that you find it helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments. Either way, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and that is okay about AI. I can definitely see both sides, but it's a tool that I use, and, I'm not ashamed to say it. So really great. But yeah. So it's great. And then you have everything here. You could make it like another sheet, like we could tell it, make something different, make an additional sheet, change up the designs. You could give it new kind of commands, and you could like change the prompt. So this is the prompt, and we could, make it so that it was on a larger piece of paper, or we could change the sizes of the tags. We could, add text. So there's a ton of things that you can do to customize this and make this prompt your own, right? So very good. Okay, so I hope you find this helpful. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you later. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.